Adulting. The act of doing the things you've been told grown-ups are supposed to do in order to survive. Now, I don't know about any of you, but I think adulting is kind of hard. Filled with things you don't want to do, and most of the times it feels like you're just winging it, honestly. So when I learned of an animated series made by the company who makes Hello Kitty of all things, about a single 20-something-year-old red panda that hates her job and vents by screaming death metal, I knew I was hooked. Join me today as I do my best to discuss this character's new anime series, and hopefully don't get another copyright strike from Netflix in the process.
If it takes forever, I will wait for you.
Aggretsuko is a series of 10, 15-minute long episodes that center on the character Retsuko, or Aggressive Retsuko, hence the series' name. Retsuko is a 25-year-old anthropomorphic red panda who works in the accounting department of a Japanese company. Having joined the company straight out of university with bright-eyed enthusiasm, 5 years later, that enthusiasm has all but been snuffed out due to constant frustration every day from terrible superiors, annoying coworkers, and the daily grind. Facing all this frustration in her life, Retsuko has developed a coping technique. While by day Retsuko may be a meek office girl, at night she lets out her emotions by going to a karaoke bar and singing rage-filled death metal. Cool as this may sound, however, this is something she's actually super embarrassed about and keeps a secret from everyone. And so, the series follows the life of Retsuko as she deals with work, the different dynamics with the people in her life, and of course, her secret late-night karaoke sessions. While the premise of this show may sound strange, trust me when I say that it has a lot of good stuff going for it. First and foremost is the unique blend of comedy and more serious stuff. While the show could constantly have me smiling from ear to ear with its funny character interactions and gags, it also does a pretty good job of tackling more adult stuff. While it never quite strays too far from its cute-looking aesthetic, I do appreciate that it features a more adult setting with adult characters. I mean, based on my audience analytics, I'm guessing most of you watching are adults, so I think you get what I mean about being able to enjoy a show that portrays the protagonist dealing with stuff like work stress, crappy bosses, and the awkwardness of grown-up responsibilities. Speaking of the protagonist, I like that Retsuko was a very well-written character. Well, yeah, it would have been easy to just go with the meek by day, crazy by night gimmick. Instead, they made her seem very real. Full of low self-esteem, socially awkward, and afraid to speak her mind, she is extremely relatable to anyone who can consider themselves an introvert, and even to those who may feel disillusioned with their place in life. Seeing as how she wishes she could quit her stressful job, but is much too responsible to do so. However, Retsuko isn't just doom and gloom, as she is also a very cute, funny character. Due to her being socially awkward, she gets into all sorts of situations, and seeing her deal with them in her own adorable way is hilarious. As an example, take the time she decided that getting married would be the best way to escape work, and in order to get into better shape, accidentally landed herself in a yoga class with the crazy gym bro kangaroo. Going off of that, I think that the rest of the characters in the show and how they feel like real-life people is really great too. From the aforementioned gym bro kangaroo obsessed with protein, to Director Ton, a literal chauvinistic pig, to Washimi, the no-nonsense secretary bird, the show does a really good job portraying the archetypes of people you usually deal with. However, while the characters could be nothing but goofy caricatures, I like that the show goes above and beyond to try and make everyone a bit more three-dimensional. For instance, I won't get into spoilers, but while Director Ton is very much a jerk who gives Retsuko a hard time with his bullying, he does get some character development by the end that shows that there's more to him than meets the eye. Last but not least, I love how relatable the whole show is. Like, I don't know about any of you, but I see so much of myself in Aggretsuko that's actually a bit scary. I mean, love life basically non-existent? Check. Thankless job with crappy superiors? Check. That feeling of life being in a rut and not knowing how to escape it? Check. Secret way to vent that you don't want anyone from your daily life to know about? What can I say? There's a reason I haven't shown my face on camera, so check. And that's just the more general stuff. I mean, there's more specific stuff that feels like it's been copied straight from my life. I mean, you know that thing I mentioned where Aggretsuko really wonders about marrying someone so that she doesn't have to work again? Well, I may be a dude, but I've legitimately pondered this like a lot, you know? And when it comes to relating to the character, I'm apparently not alone, seeing as how so many people have watched the show and agree. Now, when it comes to any negatives of the show or stuff that it does wrong, I honestly can't think of any. Not that the show is perfect by any means, but there just isn't really anything I can think of that stands out. I guess if I had a nitpick, I could point out to the length as a downside. I mean, with this first season of the show being made up of 10, 15-minute episodes, it is definitely over very quickly. Another negative, I guess, could be the art style. While the cartoony look works very well with the show, I guess I can see it being a big turnoff for some newcomers. So yeah, guys, filled with laughs, good characters, relatable experiences, and even some thought-provoking stuff, Aggretsuko is, in my opinion, a must-watch and one of my favorite shows this season. If any of what I've mentioned sounds good, why not give the show a shot? But hey, that's just my opinion. And remember, don't take anything I say too seriously. After all, I'm just a wannabe reviewer. Thanks for watching.